absolutely. You're stepping into important topic, right? All through 2020, we thought a lot about digital transformation. We talked a lot about digital transformation, and every company had to transform, like it or not, right? So what have you seen happening and how it defines our path forward?
Oh, I think the last year was definitely a big change. We are now almost exactly 1 year in the pandemic, coronavirus, COVID-19. Very unfortunate. A lot of people lost their lives. So that's definitely a bad thing. But on the other side, we also see kind of leapfrog on the digital transformation, jumping on calls, basically having virtual conferences, having video calls from morning until the evening. Therefore, it's already the Zoom fatigue. What people say, what they see as a risk, and honestly, I couldn't agree more. Being day and night in front of a tiny screen and looking into a camera and doing basically everything what was done before, also with the personal meetings, I think on the flip side, we definitely miss the social interaction. I miss it a lot. Meeting people, exchanging some thoughts, also brainstorming, and also meeting people I haven't met before. That's definitely something what I hope will come back in the course of 2021. When the vaccination really goes to the next level, and hopefully we get our normal life back. But we will also see there might be a big change. Number of flights might be reduced in the future. Business meetings, I think a lot of companies learned what's possible to do virtually. I see it by myself now, being a partner at Boston Consulting Group. We pitch for a project purely virtually. We basically engage with the stakeholders. We do all the negotiations, but we also deliver the project. I attended this week a kickoff meeting for a very important big project. And basically, it is totally normal that everyone is dialing in different time zones to really start something new. And after that, we could split into different working groups, discuss certain topics, coming back at the end, sharing some results, and defining the next steps, what we want to do. This is also something what really impacted the way how we work, and of course how we live, because less travel means also you're not so busy catching your flights, you're not under huge pressure. By the way, we talked about sustainability, also a topic, less flights, less CO2 consumption. On the other side, we see also the heavy impact on industries. I'm here in Germany, out of Frankfurt. You can hear it from my strong accent. I lived almost 3 years in the United States. I worked hard on my accent, but you see, I entirely failed getting rid of it. So that's also something what we see what's happening right now. So there's lots of changes currently, and industries are getting impacted. Germany still has a lockdown. They call it now lockdown light. Hairdressers opened this week, and in the next week there's also a plan to open more shops. But this is a fundamental change now, and it's almost exactly 1 year. I think it was March 17, 2020, when the lockdown started, and there were a little bit ups and downs. But we see now that still the numbers are very high of the newly infected people, not only in Germany, in Europe, I think all over in the world. It is definitely not over yet, unfortunately.